Return to wealthy coin, all of you. The following week, Shib's popularity will explode. We recently found out when Sharon will be available to buy. Today in Shiba Inu news, the 2-year-old memcoin project is slowly but surely becoming its own ecosystem. If the documentary-themed currency is successful, it might significantly speed up the adoption of cryptocurrencies. Watch this video to find out how Shib's fortunes will change next week. We recently found out when Sharon will be available to buy. An upvote for today's Shiba Inu news would mean the world to me. Please subscribe and like the channel to see our latest Shib videos. Superb evaluations and 90% approval ratings with no extra auto. The video can now begin. Even though Shiba Inu's price is taking a hit in this crypto winter, the company's most recent effort to grow its ecosystem is thriving. According to a blog post published by the Shiba Inu Metaverse development team on Wednesday, TechTrench will serve as a hub for creating an immersive experience that showcases the evolution of specific technologies from their inception in antiquity to the present day's hyper-technological society. This piece of art is a conceptual rendering of its future metaverse. This hub's blog post, Shib as an initiative and community has persevered, allows readers to gain a deeper understanding of the inventive and courageous path, as well as a better bond with cultural reassurance. Working in tandem with a leading visualization studio, TF's third floor hub will showcase and preserve cultural learning possibilities for those who come to shape the future of decentralized ecosystems and educational foundations, as well as contribute to their preservation. The black and white illustrations show architectural ideas from more than 6 different places around the globe, including the Rolex Learning Center in Switzerland, Gekken Cocoon Tower in Japan, and of course Princeton Universities in the United States. The most current disclosure is timed to coincide with the growth of the Frog, an organization that has been actively pursuing multiple projects to integrate into Shiba Inu's native metaverse. The corporation announced in March that the Shiba Inu metaverse will serve as the virtual pinnacle of the community's history with the organization. This week, the crew debuted Picturesque Dunes, a new piece of concept art that would function as an oasis in an exciting and futuristic setting, complete with glittering buildings and refreshing water features. However, as a crypto epidemic, the price of Shib has stayed restrained, despite developers' latest announcements that stoked investors. The head developer of the ecosystem, Shoshai Kusama, has lately said that Shirame is his top priority and dropped hints about an unannounced but possibly bullish milestone, the approval of the basic design. As the tide of truth and kindness rises, I can now double down and let the rubble to reveal itself. On Twitter, Kusama hinted at some major news regarding Shurem, also known as the Shiba Eternity 2 mobile game. Down the rabbit hole goes amidst a rise in late October. The leading meme token has experienced a decline of almost 12% in the past week. Prices may go up, though, when the market cools and the Shurem launch gets closer. After losing 1.27%, the day before, Shib was trading at 0.912, suggesting that it would be a good time to buy if you want to be ready for the economic collapse. Because of this, numerous businesses can be located here because the psychological level of 0.10 was surpassed. Even if there was still some distance, the move accelerated even more during the week. In the wake of the Luna stablecoin fiasco that occurred earlier this summer, Shiba price is anticipated to generate poor results. The abrupt default of FTX, while the digital asset class was still shaky on its basis, gave traders a taste of that situation all over again. Genesis, a prominent Bitcoin broker, subsequently blocked withdrawals and refunds. Keep in mind, traders, that 0.507 might be on the horizon in the next weeks, potentially printing a new multi-year low. Hence, due to its generally negative associations and sentiments, Shib is not in a favorable position. Everything needs time to settle. This is the last dip, though, for Shib traders. If the FTX crash keeps them in the red, if the FTX pandemic is contained, the Shiba price will fall further lower, reaching 0.507 before breaking through to new lows. The Relative Strength Index is currently trading near the oversold level and is expected to bounce higher. This could mean that the Shiba Inu price can break through the monthly zone support level and reach around 0.10 before continuing to rise with more tailwinds. Here, demands could range from having it listed on Robinhood to having McDonald's accept it as payment. For Shib to thrive, a sense of belonging among its members is crucial. According to Ben Kin, head of research and strategy at Axe, instead of ignoring the hype, it's crucial to understand that what we're witnessing is a large influx of traders who are unfamiliar with crypto entering the market. He furthered by saying that Shib currency is a meme coin that uses the Ethereum platform and will eventually switch to the PO consensus method from the POW one. As Shib has grown, the community has rallied behind it. The impending upgrade to Ethereum 2.0 also affect the value of the coin. On the other hand, keep in mind that market forecasts from various analysts might differ substantially, and that these forecasts don't always pan out because analysts can't always foresee unforeseen events like political or environmental catastrophes. It is recommended that investors conduct their own research before investing in a cryptocurrency, particularly one as unpredictable as a Shib. For instance, according to Changli Blockspot, specialists have examined Shib prices in market swings, and they have forecasted that the Shib's value might range between 0.4183 to 0.548. In that year, the average price of the Shib is expected to be 0.4335, and its potential return on investment is anticipated to be 3,122. The price of this new coins could hit a new high in 2025, according to some cryptocurrency experts. However, even though they expect to use up all of the tokens this year, they are pessimistic about a price gain in 2022. The lowest and highest prices they anticipate for the Shib, 0.11,928 and 0.9839, respectively. Made in a lab, with an average cost of around 0.152. According to his Twitter bio, Shoshai Kusama, the main developer behind the Shiba Inu ecosystem, is fully committed to Karen. A long-awaited revelation was made by the mysterious programmer on Wednesday night, much to the anticipation of the Shib army. The primary blueprint was greenlit. Mr. Kusama went on to say that we should double down now because this is the last stage. Karen is the truth and kindness that permeate the universe. Karen is now undergoing testing by the Shib development crew. In October 6, 2022, collectible card game called Shiba Eternity was the first to use the Layer 2 solution. The official player's handbook for Shiba Eternity is 1,100 pages long, and Shoshi just finished writing it. Thus, the blockchain-based adaptation of the massively popular card game is still in the works. This smartphone app lays the groundwork for all future Shoshi NFTs. But Charon isn't the second Shib in development by the same team. Shib is another meme coins on Web 3.0 project. But furthermore, TTF Dusties on the third floor is working with the metaverse to evolve. With X-Fund breaking Karen, Playsight Studio and Collaborate are building the Phase 2 update that will power all three of Shib's next products. The functionality of Ashwell Friends, 2 Metas, Shiba Swapper, Sibi, and Swap is dependent on X-Fund. October 16, 2022, at the Lord's Table. The article on the Changla blog went on to say that the possible return on investment for a Shib was Sather. Costs will range from an average of 0.30,921 in 2030 to a maximum of 0.35600. 9, a minimum of 0.29,857 per Shib, with an estimated 2878 per Shib. Shib prices are likely to increase in the next years. For instance, there's a common misconception that cryptocurrency adoption will increase if users use all of their tokens. As a result, memcoin has to find a lot of different applications. That is all for